pick for this game, and it's actually my pick of the day, my most confident pick, is... What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel for another game breakdown video. This video, we're going to take a look at the Warriors versus Grizzlies Game 4 of their Western Conference semifinals series. First, taking a look at the offensive stats for each team, the Warriors average about 112 points per game. They shoot 36.7% from three. They shoot about 55.5% effective field goal percentage, which is the best in the NBA. And they shoot just about 76.5% from the free throw line. The Grizzlies, on the other hand, average a couple more points per game at 115.4, but they don't shoot as well from three at 35.4%. Their effective field goal percentage is 3 points under the Warriors at 52.2%, and they shoot about 3 percentage points lower than the Warriors from the free throw line at 73.6%. So even though the Grizzlies score more, it's because they're a bit more fast-paced and they get more shots up per game. The Warriors are more kind of methodical. They're slow-paced, but they're extremely efficient and effective. So I'm going to have to give the offensive edge to the Warriors. On the defensive side of the ball, the Warriors give up about 106 points per game. They hold their opponents to 34.1% from the three-point line, and they hold their opponents to 44% field goal percentage overall from the field. The Grizzlies, on the other hand, give up about 5 more points per game at 110.2 points allowed per game. They hold their opponents to 35.2% from the three-point line, which is about 1% higher than the Warriors. And their opponents shoot about 45.5% from the field, which is about a percentage point and a half higher than the Warriors. So, again, not by much. The Warriors do have a slight edge against the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are not a bad defensive team by any means, but again, the fast pace kind of hurts them. They don't have as great numbers as the Warriors because it's hard for them to play transition defense, but I'm going to have to give the defensive edge to the Warriors. And then home court, they're in Golden State tonight, so the Warriors are going to have home court advantage. They're going to have their fans backing them, and they'll be on their home floor. Just to recap, Game 3, the Warriors dominated. They won by 30. They shot lights out. They shot, for most of the game, 70% from the field. They shot 90% from the free throw line. It was just they weren't getting beat that night no matter who was playing them. The Grizzlies played well. They played to their averages. They put up 112 points against the Warriors' tough defense. So by no means did they play bad, but the Warriors just were lights out. My pick for this game, and it's actually my pick of the day, my most confident pick, is the Warriors minus 10.5. I think just at home, they're pretty dominant. They have the edge in all the categories that I went over, and it's also doubtful that Ja Morant plays tonight. I think if Ja doesn't play, the Grizzlies just nearly lay down and let the Warriors win. So I think the Warriors minus 10.5 here's the play. If Ja is out, if Ja is playing, the line probably moves down, but I would still take the Warriors spread, whether it's 7.5 like it was in Game 3 or whatever it may be. I just think the Warriors are the better team, and I think they should ultimately win in 5. So my pick is Warriors minus 10.5.